Okay, so today we're going to learn how to set up a paid Facebook ad. This Facebook ad is going to drive traffic directly from Facebook over to your Easy Agent Pro home evaluation page. Okay, this is a page where a user can enter their information, get a free home value analysis from you, but also provide their information, thereby becoming a lead. This is also part of your Easy Agent Pro lead site. Okay, you can manage this from directly within your dashboard under the tab EAP home valuation. You can set your colors, email address that the leads will go to. Also, you can manage your leads from here and see which leads actually come in. Okay, so let's get right to it. Let's log into Facebook. Once you're inside Facebook, we have a demo page set up here. And to the top right, go ahead and click the down arrow. All right, we're going to go over to Create Ads. Okay, from Create Ads, this is going to display every type of Facebook ad that they allow you to run. We're going to go ahead and send people to our website. And let's go ahead and choose our URL directly from our page. We'll just copy that over and move it into here and go ahead and click anywhere within the dark blue. Now the next page is going to load up. This is the important part because this is where we actually get to set who our audience is going to be or who our demographics going to be. We always start out here with a potential reach of 181 million people. That encompasses the entire United States. So we're going to start out with our test city because this is the location. So to the left here, again, this is really where you create who you're going to go after. You create your target. So we're going to start off with the city of, let's do actually San Diego, California. Okay. Quite a big city, so what we'd actually end up doing here is narrowing down our radius for the larger metro areas. If you're somewhere else and you just don't have enough potential reach, you're obviously going to want to up that. But for now, San Diego, very populated area, we're going to go ahead and put that to 10 miles. Keep in mind, every single time you change a criteria to the left, your potential reach shrinks. If you put too many filters, you're going to end up with too small a potential reach. I mean, you may get under 2,000 people, and really that won't yield you any sort of results. So sometimes, and this is just my approach, I do like to start with a wider scope and then narrow that down as I go. So that's what we're going to do here. You can choose to set yours up however you like, but these would be my recommended settings for this particular area. So let's go ahead and do 28 years old to 65, okay? Now, going down from there, we're going to leave gender as both, languages as all, and then we're going to start picking our demographics. So let's go ahead and set our education level, okay, which is going to start out at college graduate, and that will go ahead and take us down to already 480,000 people. Let's go ahead and choose a couple more demographics here. Again, you can either leave the scope wide or narrow. We're going to narrow just a little bit, but it's still going to be wide enough to get us a good group of potential people to advertise to. So let's go ahead and click on income. This will then take us here, and we'll go ahead and do 75,000, 100, 125, and let's do it all the way up to the top, which is 500 plus. Okay. Keep in mind, not everybody has their income defined, and this really does narrow down your potential reach. But 110,000 people, that'll be good enough to where we want to go. Now, you can also do this further. There's a lot of things you can do in here, but as you're creating your first ad, again, I like to keep the scope wide and then narrow it down from there. So let's go ahead and we're going to skip all of these. Interests, behavior, connections. For now, we're going to skip those. And let's go ahead and set our budget. This is the daily budget that our ad will stop at. So if it exceeds $5, the ad will stop. You can also set a lifetime budget for the campaign, but for our purposes, let's just deal with the daily budget. Let's go ahead and set that at $50 per day. Now, notice this corresponds over here to our estimated daily reach. Now, we're going to be able to reach between 5,400 and 14,000 people a day in our total pool of 110,000. Okay, so going down from there, we're going to set up the actual graphic now for the ad. Now, we provide those for you in a pre-made pack, okay, which is right here. Now, all of this comes with every single home evaluation page that Easy Agent Pro puts together for you, again, which is part of your lead site. So let's hop in there and take a look, which is going to be our graphic. Let's go ahead and pick the red burst. This is a nice bright one. We don't want anything that blends in with the page. We want to catch the user's attention, catch their eye, and get them to click on our ad or even notice our ad on the page. So a bright red ad, that'll definitely get their attention. Let's hop down to select images, and we just click on the blue plus sign. We navigate to our folder, And let's go ahead and pick the one with the red burst. Now, keep in mind too, as this uploads, all of these graphics are designed with very little text. Facebook will deny ads that have too much text. So you really want these to be a picture. You don't really want to use text in there much at all, just little bits of accent. And that's what this does here. So that fits within the Facebook advertising guidelines. Now, scrolling down here, okay, you're going to have a display of your ad. This is a preview of what everybody will see. So this is a preview of what potential customers or potential leads will see. Now, we are missing two portions here, which is the headline and the text. So we have some pre-made ad wording already typed out for you, and we'll go ahead and let's paste that in. So what's our headline here, which is free home value analysis. And then let's get in the text to our ad. So let's put that in, and you can watch to the right as it updates. It'll update live in here for us, okay? So there we go. Know your home's value. Use the same tools as banks and lenders. Try it now for free. Free home value analysis. That is our ad right there. For now, you can put a call to action button. We could do learn more, but let's go ahead and leave that blank for now. Anytime they click on here, they're going to get directed to here, and then they can enter their information and we can capture them as a potential lead. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove the audience network. Just now, we could get into what the audience network is and how that works, but for our first ad, let's go ahead and remove that. Once again, I know I've already reminded you 3 times, but let's do it a 4th because this is important. You can always come back and edit your ad. This is just really a starting point. I start with a little bit of a wider net because I like to see how much my cost per click is going to be out there. I like to see how many people are going to view the ad and how many are actually going to click it. And then I do a process of narrowing down that takes, a few days or a week to narrow it down into something that is just a really honed in ad and get my cost per click down. Okay. Now, the next part is, since our ad is complete, we have our text in, we have our graphic, very easy, very quick to do. Let's go ahead and place the order. All right. Once we click place the order, it's going to take us to your order has been placed, and then our order will be in review status. Now, review status can take up to 24 hours, but typically it is a automated type process. So that will take place really quick. Sometimes within 10 minutes, you'll get an ad approval. Other times I've seen it go all the way to the 24 hours or beyond if you have to submit some kind of review, but typically these go through very quickly. Next, let's go ahead and review the actual ad manager itself, okay? So this goes ahead and puts our status again in review, but what we're gonna be able to do here is view the actual results when the ad starts running, all right? So right here under results, cost, reach, frequency, clicks, click-through rate, relevancy score, and then what we spent today, and what the total was spent. These are all terms you wanna familiarize yourself with, but under results, that's gonna be the total number of people that click through our site. This is going to be the cost that we paid for each one of those clicks. And then our reach is going to show the total amount of people that the ad was shown to. Again, you do have your ad down here in the left, and you can manage your actual ad from here. Also, if you ever want to go ahead and stop your ad, you can click this little status button and it will stop running your ad. You can also delete your ad by clicking the checkbox, hitting the down arrow, and then hitting delete. Keep in mind as well, you can run more than one ad at a time. So if you want to try different color graphics or the ones that we provided, you can definitely do that. You can run 5, 6 ads and have all of them going with the same daily budget and see what you pull in. That's another way, again, of refining your process and figuring out which one is working better for your demographic. So keep that in mind. Okay, so what's going to happen once an ad comes to this page and they enter in their information? Okay, so let's go ahead and do 911 East De La Guerra Street, and we're going to do Santa Barbara, California. Okay, so let's go ahead now and hit search, and this will just duplicate the user experience on how they go through it. So this particular one, this goes ahead and it pulls up a Google Images right on the street view. All right, so we select, this is a home, and we're going to do the home of 3 bedrooms, and let's just say 1,200 square feet. So again, this is what a user would do as they come into your site. Select the home condition, good, and then we click send my personalized estimate. Now, let's go ahead and put in some test user information here. All right, and a phone number. So let's do, I think area code out there is 805. All right, and so what the user does at this point is now that they've entered in their data, they say send my personalized estimate. What that does is now the estimate is sent. They say, thank you, we've received some information. We'll be in touch within 24 hours with your home value. Now you have their information. The seller is now officially a lead. You can contact them and work that angle from your side. So again, that lead is going to actually go into your EAP. Again, log into your WordPress menu and go under leads under the EAP valuation tool. And what's going to happen here is the user is going to show up. All right, so the user is going to pop up. There's my lead. Also, you are going to receive an email going to the address that you define. So that address is defined in admin notification email. So you're always going to get the email. And once again, they are going to appear under leads. So that's an important part, because otherwise, how are you going to get your lead? But that's exactly how you do it. And then you can manage them from here. You can even delete them out if it starts to get too full. So that is essentially what the home value analysis tool is, and what we submitted through Facebook, which is our ad. Again, they click the Facebook ad, they go directly here, they fill out the forms, and then you receive the lead in your manager and through email. This system, once again, is all part of your Easy Agent Pro package with your premium lead site. So your lead site, again, does encompass your home evaluation tool, and then you get the pre-made Facebook advertisements right here along with the wording, and you're ready to go out of the box. So the second you get your lead site up, everything's up and running, you're ready to go and start doing pay-per-click advertising. So we wish you the best of luck. Thank you.